What is going on, guys? Josiah LaRue here. So today we're talking about some of the latest news and technology. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about some of the latest news and technology, including GIFs, SkyMall, Jay-Z, and Tesla. So let's go. So today I'm going to change the style up a little. Instead of going real in-depth into each of these news stories, I'm going to just kind of blitz through it, and if you want more information, links in the description down below or on my blog. So let's do this. So first of all, Imgur, a very popular photo sharing site, came out with a new tool that allows you to make animated GIFs, which is a kind of like movie, but it is saved as an image file, and it just rolls through several thousand frames and makes a little amateur movie. So initially making a GIF was a little bit harder, but you could do it. But now they've made it even simpler that you can plug in the URL for an online video, say pretty much any YouTube video, put it into their little software, it'll pull the video down, then using little slider bars you can set where you want the GIF to start and where you want it to stop, and then it'll render it out inside of Imgur, and then you can easily save it. It's called a GIF video pretty much, and you get the benefit of the moving picture, high frame rate, but in a very small image file, and just easier to do, and it's an online video, so you don't have to download it, rip it out, choose your plot points, save it as a GIF, so it just makes making GIFs easier. Pretty cool. I definitely see that Imgur is going to get a lot more traffic and a lot more use of this tool, so pretty cool. Tesla's in the news again for a update to their car that doesn't require anything. They're going to be updating their Tesla Model S, one of the first models they ever released, with a software update that they simply send to the car. And what that software does is allows the engine to go even faster. In fact, they said that it now has a potential of 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds, which is a 10th to a 20th of a second faster than it previously could. So it's cool to see that Tesla is still supporting their stuff, still making it faster, and you don't need to bring your car into the shop at all. Just send it a software update over the wireless internet that it has, and boom, car go faster. This is really cool technology, and I can't wait to see other auto manufacturers roll this stuff out. So SkyMall, pretty much everybody's heard of it, that airline service that sells you stuff you never knew existed or knew you needed to buy, but somehow you end up buying anyways. Well, SkyMall pretty much went belly up, not completely, but they're being forced to close down. But the CEO doesn't want them to go away completely. He's switching it around, creating a pretty much new company called Air Shop, and offering less products, but still products, to air travelers. So SkyMall is kind of going away, but it's not really, it's just kind of being rebranded and reshifted. So if you still really want to buy random stuff while being 30,000 feet up in the air, you still can. And now let's talk about Jay-Z and Spotify competitors. So Tidal is another smaller upstart online streaming company, very similar to Spotify, but you know, they're competitors. And Jay-Z plans to buy them. Well, kind of indirectly. He put in a $56 million bid to own their parent company, which then is a music group and Tidal streaming service and a couple other things. So buying that would pretty much give more power to Jay-Z for his record label, for him being able to stream services or whatever, and just now he owns a streaming service that's a competitor to Spotify. So it'll be very interesting to see whether this deal does go through, whether he does own it, and what he could do with a music streaming service. As an artist, it's a great platform for you to share your music and to share other artists, particularly other people on his label, or just friends or whatever, you know, the big rappers in the industry. So it'll be interesting to see what all happens with Tidal now that Jay-Z is going to own them. And finally, let's talk about SuperCookies. Now, what SuperCookies are is actually something kind of scary that most people don't know about. SuperCookies are being used by many online sites or ISPs, particularly Verizon. Verizon has been known to use this. What this is a unique tracker, a little packet of information that follows you around on everywhere you go on the internet, particularly on any type of Verizon phone or internet device. So while they're not directly tied back to a name, it's tied back to a MAC address, which pretty much follows you around. So anything you do, it builds up a profile, and it knows what you like to look for, what you like to shop for, when you like to visit certain sites at certain times of the day. So it builds up a profile about you. Then what do? Well, they say they don't share it, but you know that information is being sold off to advertisers so that they can better advertise to you. Oh, you're on Facebook during this time. Well, we'll dish you out more ads at that point. So Verizon has gotten under fire for this. They said they stopped, but there's been proof that they still are, based on internet traffic. Verizon users actually use a little bit more internet traffic than other companies do, than other ISPs do when going to certain sites. So Verizon has finally said, all right, fine, we will allow you to have an option to sign out of this so that we don't have this tracking cookie. Really, Verizon, you think we're that stupid? I mean, a lot of people will, and I'm sure that signing up for them gives them then the legal obligation to stop, but for everyone who doesn't sign up, Verizon's going to keep tracking them. So it'll be interesting to see. I think that this might have to come down to some sort of congressional ruling or FTC or something like that to stop these things, but SuperCookies, they're real, and they can be bad if you don't want your privacy tracked and sold on the internet. So yeah guys, that was some of the latest news and technology. Let me know in the comment box down below anything I talked about. Tesla getting faster, Jay-Z owning a music streaming service, SuperCookies from Verizon, or just let me know what you thought about this new kind of blitz format that I'm doing of just less in-depth but more topics. Let me know in the comment box down below. As always guys, thanks for watching. Remember, you can check out last week's video where I unboxed Loot Crate right here and what I talked about right here. Remember, hit that like and subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my new episodes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!